Welcome to the video on essentials for today. Foods that can help avoid cancer. Have you ever pondered why the prevalence of cancer is still rising even after spending billions on research and medicine? More than 19.3 million new in 2025 instances were reported globally by themselves, and the number is increasing. However, what if the solution to stopping cancer wasn't confined to costly therapies or innovative technologies? What if it was in your very own waiting to be revealed in the kitchen? Why is it true that some of the strongest cancer are fighting foods hardly discussed, food items that have undergone scientific demonstrated to fight cancer cells, increase immunity, as well as rid your body of dangerous poisons? Is it possible that there is just no benefit to prevention? Consider regarding it. If more individuals were aware of how much would it cut into these foods, the billions received via medical care and drugs. This video is going to disclose 15 items that are vital for cancer avoidance. Foods that might change your health drastically. However, the real shocker is right here. The seventh on it has been discovered that the list is more efficient than some leading drugs for early prevention. You won't wish to overlook it. We will not only disclose these potent foods, but also demonstrate how to incorporate them into your daily intake to get the most benefit. This isn't just another list. You'll discover effective methods to make them part of your life begins today. So stick with us till the very end because this information could be life-changing. If you're serious about safeguarding yourself and your loved ones from cancer, you won't want to miss a single detail. And if you're new here, welcome. Join our community by subscribe and push that bell icon so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to connect with you. Your path to a life free of disease and healthy begins immediately. Let's get started. Only as a brief refresher, the details in the video is solely intended for instructional reasons, and not a replacement for expert medical guidance. Every detail is provided here is confirmed by qualified researchers, with all citations included in an explanation. Let's now examine the lineup of essential nutrients for preventing cancer, beginning with the first item on our list, and maybe some mushrooms. When I initially discovered mating mushrooms while visiting the neighborhood farmer's market, their tumbling I noticed fronds that resembled feathers. I brought some home out of curiosity and started trying them out, cooking them with adding them to stir-fries with garlic, as well as mixing them into soups. In addition to their deep umami taste, I quickly learned about their possible health advantages, especially in cancer avoidance. A study that was released in Mushrooms with Potential Medical Uses in 2023 explored the medical characteristics of mate mushrooms. The studies have shown that substances such as triptines and beta-glucans in mates demonstrate anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer qualities, which make them a topic of interest in the pharmaceutical industry research. Including your partner in your irregular diet can be tasty and advantageous. Try to consume roughly half a cup of prepared with mushrooms every day. They may be sautéed in a small amount of olive oil, then to pasta recipes, or even cooked on a grill for a smoky taste. For people who are busier way of life, taking supplements is accessible. However, consultation is necessary with a medical practitioner before beginning a new supplement routine. Accepting may involve consuming mushrooms. Increases the flavor of your food, but additionally supports a proactive strategy to health. Their distinct texture and their flavor makes them a perfect complement to different foods, and their possibilities health advantages are an extra bonus. Then, number 2, seaweed. Picture yourself seated in front of a warm dish of miso soup, the fragile threads wakame seaweed softly whirling in the broth. It's more than just a hearty supper, it's a step to strengthen your defenses of the body against cancer. 2025 saw the publication of a report in Future Pharmacology brought attention to the Sarasum seaweed's possible link to cancer therapy. Researchers discovered that substances that were taken out of this brown apoptosis could be induced by seaweed, leukemia cells programmed cell death, and prevent the mechanisms of medication resistance inside cancerous cells. Including seaweed included into your regular diet doesn't need a significant alteration. Adding a teaspoonful of sprinkle some dried nori flakes on your salad, or incorporating a toasted nori sheet into your sandwiches can be tasty and advantageous. Targeting roughly 5 g of taking dried seaweed every day is a useful target, but moderation is essential. A few camu and other seaweeds are rich in iodine, and consuming too much can harm the thyroid function. It's best to change the seaweed varieties you eat and consult with a medical practitioner, particularly if you already have thyroid circumstances. Accepting seaweed as part of your food is more than just taste. It's about taking care of your health using the ocean's gifts. Then, number 3, garlic, black. Including black garlic into your everyday activities may be both tasty and healthy. This old form of ordinary garlic goes through a fermentation technique that produces a rich, sweet, umami flavor and a soft, chewy feel. Beyond its distinct taste, black antioxidants abound in garlic, and bioactive substances that could help general well-being. A 2024 report that was released in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences Black highlights the possible health benefits of garlic attributes. The study found that compounds found in black garlic may lessen oxidative stress and inflammation bodily stress. To appreciate black, add 1 or 2 garlic cloves. Add cloves to your meals every day. Its gentle flavor enhances a range of foods, from salad to pasta and risotto spreads and dressings. Additionally, you can savor it alone as a nutritious snack. For individuals looking for ease, supplements containing black garlic are available. However, it's best to speak with a medical expert prior to beginning any new supplementation schedule. Accepting including black garlic in your diet is not just improves your culinary adventures, but additionally enhances your overall health. The 4th item is sour sop. Annona muricata, another name for sour soup, has been valued for a long time in tropical areas for its distinct taste and conventional medical applications. Beyond its delicious flavor, new scientific research has started to examine its possible contribution to the prevention of cancer. Our research released in Malaysia in 2012, the Journal of Pharmacy carried out a comprehensive analysis of research conducted on effects of sour soap on cancer patients. The results showed that sour might prevent the development of cancer cells, improve caspase operations, and often reduces inflammation. Crucially, the evaluation pointed out that sour soup was discovered to be secure with little adverse effects in individuals with cancer and did not disrupt the liver, bone marrow, or renal function. Adding sour including sap in one's diet can be both pleasurable and advantageous. The fruit's sweet tangy flavor and a creamy texture make it a flexible component. You could put it into smoothies, into ice cream, or just savor it new. For those who are curious about its leaves, tea made from sour sap is a common getting ready. 1 to 2 grams of steep dried leaves for roughly 10 minutes in boiling water minutes. But it's imperative that speak with a medical professional prior to incorporating it into your daily routine, particularly if you already ailments or are taking medication. Although these results are encouraging, it is essential to treat sour soap as a complementary supplement to a well-balanced diet as opposed to a standalone treatment. Research will continue to provide light on illumination of its complete potential in cancer avoidance. Next up, camu camu at number 5, berries. Getting around the cancer world, prevention frequently prompts investigation. The gifts of nature. One of these, a tiny fruit from the Amazon, has attracted interest for its possible contribution to bolstering the defenses of the body. A 2022 study published in the journal Cancer Discovery, scientists discovered costyle, this fruit's polyphenol, as a substance that alters the gut microbiome. This change improves the effectiveness of a class of immune checkpoint inhibitors of medications used to treat cancer immunotherapy. Including this fruit included into your diet can be simple. Accessible in powder form, smoothies can incorporate it, oatmeal or yogurt. A daily consumption of 5 grams, or around 1 teaspoon, is generally advised to provide a significant quantity of vitamin C and additional advantageous substances. Healthline. As this fruit displays promise, it's crucial to keep in mind that it ought to enhance rather than replace other elements of a healthy way of living. Typical regimen, a healthy diet, and exercise. Medical examinations are still essential elements that prevent cancer. Then, bitter melon is number 6. Each morning, my grandma used to make a steamed cup of tea with bitter melon, claiming that was the key she used to endurance. At the time, I brushed it off as a folktale. But recent scientific studies have provided insight into the possible health advantages of this conventional treatment. A 2023 investigation printed in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences investigated the Morticaria, a bitter melon, has an impact on gynecology and breast cancers. The scientists discovered that substances in a bitter melon may prevent cancer cells from growth and trigger apoptosis, programmable cell death in different types of cancer cell lines. Adding bitter melon to include it into your diet can be easy and advantageous. You may begin by including it to soups or stir-fries, balancing its savory tastes with a hint of bitterness. Alternatively, making a tea with it provides a more conventional method. For individuals looking for ease, bitter melon supplements come in capsule form. Although there isn't a set dosage, some professionals advise drinking between 100 and 200 milliliters of bitter tea or melon juice every day. Like any supplement, it's imperative to speak with a medical practitioner before incorporating it into your daily routine standard. Adopting this long-standing custom may not only respect customs but also contribute to your health. Water comes in at number 7, Crest. A few years ago, I discovered a study that caught my attention. Researchers discovered that drinking watercress daily could lessen the harm to DNA in white blood cells, are a sign associated with risk of cancer. This study wasn't your typical one. The article appeared in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2007. Participants included smokers, and 85 grams of raw watercress were consumed by non-smokers every day for 8 weeks. The outcomes: a substantial decrease in DNA damage and a rise in the antioxidant content of the blood. Curious, I chose to include watercress in my food. Initially, a handful was thrown into I increased it gradually to my morning smoothie, to sandwiches, salads, and even as a garnish to soups. The spicy taste of it gave my dishes a new twist. Above it eventually became a kitchen mainstay. For those who are thinking about including a watercress in their diet, try to consume roughly 85 grams or around 3 ounces per day, as utilized in the research. To preserve it, it is best eaten raw. Its advantageous substances, whether combined to make a smoothie, combined with salad or sandwich layers, this leafy greens are adaptable and promoting health. Using watercress as part of your daily meals could appear to be a minor shift, but as the research indicates, it might significantly influence lowering the risk of cancer. Next, the red grapes, number 8. A few red grapes are not only a sweet fruit, a snack. It could be a tiny step in the direction of prevention of cancer. The red skins, the chemical resveratrol is found in grapes. That has drawn notice because to its possible anti-cancer effects. In 2024, scientists from the University of the Kupvi, and trial was started by Leicester, to find out if purified resveratrol might aid in bowel cancer. This research expands on previous results showing the presence of resveratrol to reduce the formation of tumors in humans and mice tissue samples, indicating that it gets to the intestines unprocessed and could prevent cancerous cell growth. Including the red grapes into your regular diet is easy and pleasurable. Try to consume 1 cup or about 150 grams of fresh red grapes every day. You can include them in breakfast, grains added to salads, or savored as a snack in the afternoon. The crucial element is constancy. Including them on a regular basis of your food could lead to long-term health advantages. Although the Colostops purified resveratrol is the subject of the trial. Taking vitamins, eating full red grapes offers a natural origin for this chemical in addition to other advantageous nutrients. It's crucial to remember that red wine, however, also contains resveratrol. Drinking alcohol is associated with a higher risk of multiple cancers. Therefore, it's wise to get resveratrol from non-alcoholic sources similar to fresh grapes. While research is ongoing to investigate resveratrol's potential in order to prevent cancer, using red including grapes in your diet is a tasty and healthy option that complements contemporary scientific inquiries. Then, number 9, turmeric. Each morning, when I get ready for breakfast, I add a small pinch of turmeric into my smoothie. It is a custom that is not only gives it a hearty, earthy taste, but also provides a daily dose of well-being. Turmeric's vivid golden color is more than only a beautiful sight. It's evidence of its powerful health advantages. By 2024, an extensive review that was printed in Frontiers in Nutrition brought attention to the complex pharmacological characteristics of turmeric, especially its potent chemical, curcumin. The research highlighted the potential of curcumin in cancer therapy and prevention, pointing out its capacity to alter different molecular mechanisms that contribute to the development of cancer and development. To utilize these benefits, I try to get between 500 and 1,000 curcumin milligrams per day. But the bioavailability of curcumin is comparatively low, indicating that it is not absorbed by our bodies effectively by itself. To enhance absorption, I mix turmeric with a dash of black pepper, comprising piperini, a substance found in nature that enhance the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Adding turmeric to your diet. There are easy and fun ways to follow a diet. You might use it to stews, soups, or incorporate it into smoothies or even teas, like I do. For individuals looking for a more concentrated dosage, vitamins are accessible, although it's best to speak with a medical practitioner before beginning a new supplementation program. By incorporating turmeric on a regular basis into your diet, you're not merely enhancing the taste of your meals. You're embracing a long-standing custom of using natural components that promote general health and health. Onions come in at number 10. Including onions in your regular foods can be tasty as well as favorable to your health. An investigation published in the Nutrition Journal and Cancer discovered that females who ingested a typical condiment from Puerto Rico sofrito, which is high in garlic and onions, more than once daily had a 67% decrease in breast cancer risk in comparison to those who didn't eat it. To obtain these possible advantages, think about including every day around half a cup of chopped onions to your food intake. This could be accomplished by adding onions to stir-fries, salads, as a foundation for sauces or soups. For example, beginning the day with an omelette with sautéed onions on top and veggies, or savoring a substantial lentil soup including a lot of onions. Dinner supper can be delectable and promoting health. Recall that the crucial element is constancy. Making onions a daily meal including certain of your meals not only improves taste, but might perhaps lead to cancer avoidance. Next up, delicious number 11 potatoes. A few months ago, scientists at the University of Tennessee made unexpected finding: the frequently neglected stalks and leaves of sweet potatoes contain powerful substances able to prevent the development of lung and breast cancer cells. Their study that was favorable in BMC 2025 saw the revelation of medicine and therapeutics. It is extracted from the sweet all-purpose type of potato decreased the incidence of breast cancer viability of cells by as much as 76%. However, the Carolina Ruby cultivar displayed a 96% of lung cancers are inhibited cells. This study highlights the sweet potatoes' potential, not just their greens as well as their tubers in prevention of cancer. The vivid hues of a variety of sweet potatoes, from deep orange from deep purple, are a sign of their compounds with a high anthocyanin content renowned for having antioxidant qualities. Has the potential to trigger apoptosis in cancerous cells. Including potatoes in regular meals can be both easy and advantageous. Aiming for roughly per day 1 cup of cooked sweet potatoes, this is equivalent to a tuber of average size, is a wonderful place to start. Heating them up with the skin helps them keep the majority of their nutrients. Combining them with nutritious fats such as avocado or olive oil can improve the way that fat-soluble nutrients such as beta-carotene. For individuals who are curious about investigating the advantages of sweet potatoes greens, which can be sautéed in a manner similar to kale or spinach, providing a healthy addition to different foods. As studies keeps revealing the health-promoting sweet potatoes qualities, they stand emerged as a beneficial element in a diet targeted at cancer avoidance. The 12th item is flax seeds. Once, a friend described how she started incorporating crushed flax seeds into her daily routine oatmeal, in addition to its nutty taste, but for the possible health advantages. This easy routine turned become a reassuring custom, particularly after discovering the potential defenses against certain cancers. Research studies have investigated the substances found in flax seeds, especially lignans, and their function in health. The phytoestrogens found in lignans may affect networks linked to hormones within the body. Some studies have examined the ways in which these substances engage with the systems of the body, linking the gene and gut microbiota expression associated with the development of cells. Including flax seeds in regular foods can be simple. Adding a spoonful of flax seeds that have just been crushed over smoothies, adding them to yogurt, or it's simple to incorporate them into baked items. Methods for including them into your diet. It's crucial to ground flax seeds before intake to improve nutrient absorption because entire seeds can via the digestive tract not digested. But flax seeds can also be a useful supplement to a diet that is balanced. It's imperative to speak with a health care expert prior to making substantial dietary adjustments, particularly for people with certain health circumstances or issues. They can offer tailored guidance according to your health background and dietary requirements. Then, 13th, blueberries. Every morning, while I get ready, I grab a handful of my breakfast. Blueberries to top my breakfast with. Not only for their delightful outburst of taste, but because I'm aware that they're more than merely satisfying my taste buds. My health is being actively supported by them. In 2024, a thorough analysis printed in the Journal of Agriculture and Food Research brought attention to the possibilities blueberries' anti-cancer properties, blaming their wealth for these advantages amount of anthocyanins plus additional phytochemicals. These substances have been investigated for their capacity to prevent the formation of tumors and lower the danger of recurrent cancer. To utilize these advantages, I try to drink roughly 1 cup or around 150 grams of frozen or fresh blueberries every day. They're really adaptable, added to smoothies, combined with into yogurt, or just savored on their own as a snack. This everyday routine not only pleases my palate but also gives one a feeling of empowerment by knowing that making such a straightforward decision helps to my long-term health. Adding blueberries has evolved into more than just a habit. It serves as a regular reminder of taking proactive measures in the direction of a healthy future. Number 14 comes next. Broccoli. Some years back, I discovered me in the vegetables section taking in the vivid green flowers of broccoli. I had heard rumors regarding its advantages for health, but not until I conducted research that I genuinely saw its potential. A 2024 meta-analysis and systematic review data that was published in Nutrients examined from above 730,000 people and discovered that increased intake of broccoli was linked to a decreased risk of several types of cancer, such as stomach, lung, renal, ovarian, pancreatic, colorectal, malignancies of the breast and prostate. The key is found in sulforaphane, a substance in broccoli that promotes detoxification, fights oxidative stress, and enzymes. They are both connected to cancer. Progress. To capitalize on these advantages, broccoli is advised to be consumed 1 for males up to thrice a week and for women, at least 3 times a week. Making broccoli a part of meals can be easy and tasty. Stir-frying or lightly steaming keeps its nutrients intact and improves its taste. Including it in pasta dishes, salads, or as an accompaniment can turn it into a component of your diet. Recall that consistency is essential. Including broccoli as a mainstay in your meals could be a first step in improving health. Next up is Swiss chard, number 15. A few years ago, I discovered a colorful collection of Swiss chard at a nearby farmer's market. Its vibrant stems and my curiosity was sparked by the luscious leaves, which led to I want to investigate its cuisine. Adaptability. Beyond its appearance attraction, I found that this lush green is a superfood in terms of nutrition. In a research released in the British Journal of the Food Journal looked at the antioxidative and antiproliferative potential of chard from Switzerland. Scholars concluded that Swiss chard extracts prevented the development of cancerous cells, especially in colon and breast cancer cell lines. The research emphasized the existence of polyphenolic substances like derivatives of vitexin and isohamnotin may support its anti-cancer properties. Attributes. Adding Swiss chard into your diet, think about included in smoothies, sauces, or salads. Every day around 1 cup of cooked Swiss cheese chard can supply vital nutrients, as well as antioxidants. Its mild flavor complements garlic nicely. A squeeze of lemon and olive oil, making it a fun complement to different foods. Welcome to Swiss chard increases the flavor of your food, but also promotes a diet that general well-being and could help prevent cancer avoidance. That concludes today's video. we have discovered 15 crucial foods that can help avoid cancer. Strong alternatives supported by research that could make a significant impact on your health journey. It's your time now. Do you have any food of these foods already? If so, how do you feel? Have you observed any encouraging alterations in your health? Give your experience in the remarks section below. I would love to hear your tale. If this video was beneficial, please enter yes in the remarks section. That small gesture encourages us to provide you with more valuable this kind of insightful stuff to make your life stronger and healthier. Remember to give this video a like, hit that and subscribe to our channel. Notification bell to ensure you don't miss anything, providing effective health advice that could change your life. I appreciate you keeping an eye on and keeping in mind your health is your wealth. I'll see you in the upcoming video.